What if everything you were taught about people was wrong? You were told to be kind, to be giving, to see the good in others. So you did. You trusted, you loved, you gave people the benefit of the doubt. And what happened? You got used, you got betrayed, you got left behind by the same people you showed up for. You watched selfish people win while honest people struggled. You saw loyalty fade the moment it became inconvenient. And somewhere deep inside, you started asking a question you were too afraid to say out loud. Is this just how people are? If you've ever felt that, you're not broken. You're not bitter. You're simply starting to see something that most people spend their entire lives running from. The truth about human nature. Over a century ago, the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche dared to look at human beings without illusion, without comfort, without the lies society tells to keep people obedient and blind. And what he found was brutal, uncomfortable, and completely liberating. Today, we're going to explore 7 of his most powerful, hidden lessons about human nature. The truths no one teaches you. The patterns no one warns you about. Stay until the end, because truth number 4 is the one most people spend their entire lives refusing to accept, and understanding it might change everything. Truth number 1. Most people are driven by self-interest, not kindness. This one is hard to hear because we want to believe people are genuinely good, that when someone helps you, it's pure, that when someone smiles at you, it's real. But Nietzsche saw something deeper. Most acts of kindness carry a hidden motive, a need to be liked, a need to feel superior, a need to receive something in return, even if that something is just approval. This isn't cynicism, it's psychology. People are wired for survival, and self-interest is the oldest survival mechanism in existence. Observe people's actions over time, not their words, not their intentions, their actions. Kindness without self-interest exists, but it's rarer than most people want to admit. Truth number 2. People fear strength more than they admire it. Think about the most capable person you know, the most disciplined, the most focused. Are they celebrated or quietly resented? Here's what Nietzsche understood. Strength makes people uncomfortable, not because it's threatening, but because it's a mirror. It reflects everything they haven't done, every excuse they've made, every comfort they chose over growth. So instead of being inspired, they criticize. Instead of admiring, they doubt. Instead of rising, they pull down. The stronger you become, the more resistance you'll face, not from your enemies, but from the people closest to you. They won't always applaud your rise. Most of the time, they'll question it. Truth number 3, most people choose comfort over growth. Every single time, Nietzsche spoke deeply about self-overcoming, the idea that a person must constantly push beyond who they currently are. But here's the brutal reality. Most people never do that. Not because they can't, because they won't. Because growth is painful, because change demands discomfort, because becoming someone new means letting the old version of you die. And that terrifies most people. So they stay in the wrong relationship, the wrong job, the wrong version of themselves, choosing familiar pain over unfamiliar freedom. They complain, but they don't move. Most people would rather suffer in comfort than struggle toward greatness. Truth number 4. People only value what they almost lost. This is the truth most people spend their entire lives refusing to accept. Presence without distance is invisible. When you are always available, always giving, always showing up, always there, people stop seeing you. Not because you have no value, but because your value feels guaranteed. Nietzsche's will to power teaches us that desire is born from tension, from resistance, from the feeling that something could slip away. The moment someone feels they might lose you, lose your time, your energy, your presence, is the exact moment they realize what you're worth. Stop making yourself easy to take for granted. Truth number 5. People respect power, not goodness. This might be the most uncomfortable truth on this list. Being good will not protect you. Being kind will not earn you loyalty. Being fair will not guarantee respect. Nietzsche drew a sharp distinction between those who lead and those who follow, between those who command respect and those who beg for it. The world does not reward virtue quietly lived in the shadows. It rewards confidence, boundaries, the willingness to walk away, the ability to say no without guilt. People don't respect those who need their approval. They respect those who don't. The world doesn't reward goodness. It rewards strength. Truth number 6. Everyone is playing a role, including you. We wear masks, every single one of us. The professional mask, the family mask, the social media mask, the I'm fine mask. Nietzsche called this the constructed self, the identity we perform for the world because we fear what people would think of the real one. But here's where it gets deeper. Most people wear their mask for so long, they forget there's a face underneath. They start believing the performance is the person. They lie to others effortlessly because first, they lied to themselves. The scariest truth, most people don't even know they're performing. Truth number 7, most people will never change, and that's their choice. You've seen it. Someone you cared about, someone you believed in, someone you gave chance after chance, and they showed you again and again exactly who they are. Nietzsche's concept of eternal recurrence asks a haunting question. What if you had to live your choices on repeat forever? Most people, even faced with that truth, would make the same ones because change requires something most people are unwilling to pay. Accountability, discomfort, ego death. Stop waiting for people to become who you need them to be. Some people are not works in progress. Some people are exactly who they've already shown you they are. So does this mean you should trust no one? Become cold? Build walls around yourself and shut the world out? No, it means something far more powerful than that. It means you should finally stop being naive and start being aware, because Nietzsche didn't reveal these truths to make you hate people. He revealed them to make you free. There is a profound difference between a person who is broken by reality and a person who is built by it. Understanding human nature doesn't make you darker, it makes you wiser. Here are 5 principles to carry with you. 1. Accept human nature as it is, not as you wish it were. 2. Stop giving loyalty to those who haven't earned it with their actions. 3. Build your own strength before seeking validation from others. 4. Always watch what people do, never what they say. 5. Use these truths as a compass, not as a wound, because the goal was never to make you distrust the world. The goal was to help you see it clearly. Strong people don't fear the truth about human nature. They use it. Weak people deny it and spend their lives being surprised by it. Knowing human nature isn't cynicism, it's clarity, and clarity is the beginning of real power. If this video resonated with you, it's probably because somewhere deep inside, you already knew these truths. You just needed someone to finally say them out loud. If you want more videos on the philosophy of Friedrich Nietzsche, human psychology, personal power, and the hidden dynamics that govern our lives, subscribe now, because understanding the world as it truly is the first step to living life entirely on your own terms.